Hey sunny friends, when is the best time to visit London? I've been living here 6 years and there's definitely one month that I recommend to everyone. Recently, London was named the top travel destination for 2019, and this was configured by an algorithm that looked at reviews and ratings for hotels, restaurants, and experiences. With the wedding of Harry and Meghan and now the birth of Archie, we are regularly seeing shots of London on international news and television. With the ratio of the American dollar against the British pound right now being not so bad, I regularly get messages from Americans asking when is the best time to visit London. I definitely think the answer is May, but sunny friends, if you're British and you're watching and you think differently or you agree, it would be great if you could leave your ideas in the comments below and also leave some suggestions of what you would suggest people do when they're here on their visit during the time that you think is best. The first reason is because of the weather. In May, it's generally still a little bit cool, which means it's about 50 or 60 Fahrenheit, and most places don't have air conditioning. Now, your nicer hotels definitely do, but places like pubs generally don't. Now, think about being on the underground when it's 85 degrees at peak time when there's no air conditioning. Yeah, let's not think about that anymore. Generally in May, you might need a light jacket, but temperatures are pretty much crisp and cool, much like today. And then of course there's all the sunshine. In May, it's usually light from about 5:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. So that gives you about 6 hours extra daylight compared to the winter months for you to enjoy the parks and restaurants and all the wonderful things there are to do outside. I definitely recommend alfresco dining during twilight hours, and for regular information about restaurant openings and other fun things to do in London, I suggest you subscribe to my email, which is linked in the description below, as well as subscribe to the Sunny News YouTube channel. You can see people drinking beer year-round in pubs in London, but in spring, cocktails here switch to something a little bit cooler. You'll see people drinking gin and tonic and certainly Pimm's in anticipation of Wimbledon. In spring, royal parks in London are in full bloom. I have a few videos on things like what to do in Hyde Park and what to do in spring in London. Other things you might want to consider that are fun during the spring months in the sunshine are visiting Kew Gardens and London Zoo. Also, if you're visiting London during spring and you're walking around and you step onto some of the side streets in the neighborhoods, you might experience seeing houses covered with wisteria. It's also known as wisteria hysteria on Instagram. In fact, right now I think it's getting a little busy here in Trafalgar Square, so I'm going to head back to my house and enjoy my garden and let you know some other reasons why May is the best time of the year to visit London. So here I am now back at home, just in time to tell you about the biggest event that happens in London in May, and that is the Chelsea Flower Show. It takes place for about 5 days at the Royal Hospital, Chelsea. This year it's, I think, May 21st to the 25th, and you'll find London is in full celebration of the flower show. Many restaurants and shops will decorate their fronts with flowers, as well as have themed menus, and you'll find quite a few floral afternoon teas as well. And if you're a foodie fan, you also know that London Wine Week happens in mid-May too. Most schools are in session in May, but at around Memorial Day in America, London will have what is called half term, and the schools will be out of session for what is equivalent to like a second spring break. If you can avoid traveling here on that week, you will have the best chance of avoiding the most crowds in London. I'm a huge fan of Christmas in London, but if you want the most daylight time during your visit here, I would say avoid Christmas, even though it is majestic, and come during May, because like I said before, you're going to have quite a few more hours of daylight to enjoy the things that you want to do outside. I'd love to know what you think about May being the best time of year to visit London, so leave your ideas in the comments below. And if you know anyone who's planning a trip to London, please share this video with them too. And as always, thank you for watching.